I watched those clips yesterday of that church in Atlanta that celebrated the New Year's Eve, or it was a service, I guess you would say. And yeah, it is real. The deception is real. The falsehood is real. The fire is real. Judgment is real, and it is coming. And I want to say I felt a ray of emotions, from sadness to anger. Sadness for those being led astray, angry because my father is being made a mockery of, the faith is being made a mockery of, his son is being made a mockery of, this walk is being made a mockery of. But what I'm feeling in my spirit is, it's high time that we as true believers that are truly seeking the Most High on a daily basis, that are truly living this walk, to step out of our comfort zone and truly share what the Father has poured into you. We can't just sit idly by and allow all of these demonic influences to consume social media, to consume the workplace, to consume the daycares, to consume just everywhere that we are. We are to be a light. So whatever platform we have, we are to use it to give glory, honor, and praise always to the Most High God, but to also share, how we live, share his goodness, share what he has done for us truly. For anyone that knows me and my husband personally, before and now, or even through, you know that I am not the same person that I was in high school. My husband is not the same person that he was in high school. Those individuals, Kenya and Draman, they've been dead and gone. Truly. Truly. Many people don't understand what that means. Some of you do. But we truly have died alongside Christ Jesus and have been resurrected with him. You see me in particular, because my husband's never really been a social media type of guy. But that is going to change due to his ministry. You will see him. You'll see him. But for me, I know that, the people that used to know me, right, from high school, they can only catch the tidbits that's on social or on my page, or they notice the change within what I post or what they see, but you don't, know my story. So I guess to some it could definitely feel like I used to know her then, and so now all of a sudden, or something's changed, you can see it, but it comes from that love and that gratitude that I have for my Father in heaven and for everything that he's done for me and my family, that I get up and it just flows out of me on social media, because that's the platform that's free. Everyone's on it. So what are you sharing? Right? That is what is in my heart. And it comes out of me to share the way that I do on social media. He has done a lot for this family. He has done so much for this family. And we, my husband and I, are just being obedient to him. This isn't something that happened overnight, and that it's like, I understand that also, that people do experience false conversions. What my husband and I experienced was over a time span of, let's see, our oldest just turned 15, of over 15 years. 15 years of isolating us in different ways. And I took years off of social media because I felt in my spirit that that's what the Father wanted me to do. He didn't want me on social media in a particular time, because he was preparing me for his use. He was building me up and strengthening me up in his word and in the spirit. And not just the isolation, but different tests and trials, and life was happening. Life was happening as a married couple. Life was happening as a mother. Life was happening to me as a wife. And all of these different things were being used to rear me up, to, in many ways, strip me and rebuild me by the Father's hand. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to experience the Father's hand over your life. His doing, not yours. And so the outcome today is an outpouring and overflowing of love and gratitude for him and my King. I am eternally grateful for my King, for his sacrifice, for his obedience to his Father, to be crucified so that I and you can be a partaker of his inheritance so willingly. What a beautiful thing. And that's a little about me and my story today, and why I post the way I post, why Kenya, those that used to know Kenya, why Kenya is where and why she is where she is today. Those that have met us on the latter end know me as Ali Shaba, know my husband as Ali, and that's who we are today.